So today I wanted to talk about what I learned while I was in Spain. Some things that I just didn't know, and I'd never heard anybody really talk about it. So here I am talking about it. Some things that you just might want to know when you're actually traveling in Spain, and maybe some other countries. I don't know. I can only speak to my experience in Spain. So number one thing that I learned, my daughter said that they have this situation also in the U.S. I had never seen it before. So I go to my hotel that when I first get to Madrid, and I check in, go to the room, and I can't figure out how to turn on the lights. I'm like, what's going on? Why is the bathroom light not working? What I found out was in Spain, and maybe in a lot of other countries, and again, my daughter said that happens also in the US. I had just never experienced it before. But yeah, you actually use your hotel room key card to, you put it in a slot when you first come in to the hotel room. There's a slot, and you put your card in there, and that activates or generates the lights and everything to come on to work in your room. I didn't know that. So just, if you ever go into a room and you don't know, now you know. I actually had to go down the hall after I couldn't figure it out for a while. I actually went down the hall, and I was about to go to the front desk and ask them, but then one of the housekeepers on that floor was cleaning another room, and she helped me, so I really appreciated that. Number two is that when you go to eat, like if you go someplace, so I went to the chocolate, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it, it'll come back. But anyways, right around the corner from my hotel, there was where you can go get your churros and get the chocolate and dip it in the in the chocolate. It's not hot chocolate, it's chocolate. Anyways, and I got it to go. So I just went inside, ordered it, and then I proceeded to sit outside at one of their tables to eat, and that's a big no-no. If you get something to go, you are not to actually go and sit at one of their tables. That is for the customers that are actually dining in, and I didn't know that. And it was, my Spanish is challenging, to say the least, basically non-existent. But the waiter came out to speak to me about this, and I didn't quite understand what he was saying. But then a young lady who was, I guess, trying to get people to sign up for like the flamenco or some kind of dance thing that evening, she explained it to me. So I appreciate that. And I got up and I left. It was cool. But I guess there's kind of rules all the way around regarding that. So that's number two. But I think maybe I need to clump this all together. If you order something to go, you need to make sure that you're getting it to go and that you're not going to be sitting at one of their tables, one of the restaurant tables. That is for dine-in only. So that's two. Number three is during dinner time, if you are going to sit on the patio area of a restaurant, they're expecting you to eat. That is not where you go to actually just sit down and have a cocktail and maybe a light appetizer. So I met up with one of the ladies from one of my groups, Girl Gone International, and I met up with a young lady who just moved to Spain, I guess, 5 months earlier. I think she moved in from Ireland. Very nice young lady. But anyways, we sat down to eat at this restaurant, and it was nice outside. It was right there, right next to, or right there in the Plaza Mayor area. And so we just thought we can just have a table, have a cocktail, have some appetizers, and that's it. No, and the waiter was very nice and very gracious. Although I felt like he was giving me a little bit of side eye, like, is that all you're ordering? And I didn't understand it. So anyways, we enjoyed, we left, and then later on that evening, we went to this other restaurant. Oh God, it was like probably 11 o'clock at night. We went to this other restaurant to meet up with another friend, and we were like not hungry, so we thought we were going to be able to sit outside again and just enjoy some wine or some, whatever, some little cocktail or whatever, and just sit outside. And that's when the manager at this other restaurant, it was a very nice, like, 4-star restaurant, but that's when he actually, not so graciously, they were so confused as to why we thought we would just be able to sit down and not actually order a full meal. So that's when realize that no, when you go to restaurants during dinner time in Spain, you need to be ordering dinner and not just a cocktail and an appetizer. Now, my daughter did just tell me that when it's off hours, when it's not dinner time, then you can actually just order something light if the restaurant is open. But dinner time is meant for you to actually order from the full menu and not just like a cocktail. So just learn that. There was something else I was supposed to be. Number 4. In Madrid, there is very little grass. So you will see dogs pooping. You will see they just poop on the sidewalk. They pee and poop on the sidewalk. Now, with that being said, people I've noticed in Madrid, they actually do pick up, and also they keep their streets clean in Madrid. So you might see, you know, the dogs poop. I do see people picking it up. I know in some other countries, this has been said that they don't really pick up after the dogs, but I've seen this in Madrid. And again, there's like people that for their businesses, I don't know if it's for the actual city workers that do it or if it is just the individual businesses, but they keep their sidewalks pretty clean. Yeah. Number 5. In Spain, street signs are actually on the buildings, not like on a pole like what we see here in the U.S. The street signs are actually on the building, so you have to look up. I remember when the first time I went to Spain, that was back in 2018. I literally was on my Google Maps and I was like, where is the street at? I can't tell. I mean, I could tell just because it said turn right here, but I had no real proof that that was the actual street because I was looking for literal street signs like they have here in the US. Nope, you have to look up. They're on the building everywhere. So just a little bit of tidbit of information so you don't get lost and get confused like I did, because I just was not trusting. If I didn't see the sign on the street like they do in the US, I assumed I was going still the wrong way and that Google Maps didn't know what it was talking about. So I hope you've enjoyed this tidbit of information I've shared with you today, and please do like and subscribe, Locating Cozy, and I'll talk to you soon.